Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Sam here, United People's TV. It's Monday morning up until today. I was at the game yesterday, didn't get back in until 1. Because the drown with sorrows, because it was a depressing performance from Manchester United. A similar performance to last year, I think. You've got Man United being outplayed in the first half, City taking the lead, United getting a goal back just before half-time, but ultimately losing the game 2-1. It's exactly what happened last year. This game, you know, a lot was on the line in this game. City, 8 points clear at the top of the table. Manchester United, 40 games unbeaten at home. If we win one more game, it will be a record. If City won another game, it would have been a Premier League record. City wanted it more. City played for that win and they came and they got the win. Yet it was 2 shit goals. 2 set pieces. Imagine conceding 2 from 2 set pieces against Manchester City. That's supposed to be their weakness. But ultimately on the day, the most fight that we saw from United was from Jose Mourinho in the tunnel after the game. It wasn't a match where Man United really ever looked at the races. Something I'm really surprised about is against Watford away, Arsenal away, Man United used a 3-5-2, a 5-3-2 system, whatever you want to do, 3 centre-backs and 2 wing-backs. It worked really, really well. You know, Ashley Young and Antonio Valencia as the wingers, Lindelof, Smalling and Rojo as the 3 centre-backs. We switched to a 4-2-3-1 against Man City. Lo and behold, it didn't work. We played with 2-man midfield again like we did last year in the derby. It didn't work. Lingard might have put in more of a performance as a number 10, but it didn't work. And I'm so surprised that I felt Jose Mourinho was building up to this game by using the 3-5-2 in the Watford game against Arsenal. I thought it was all in preparation for the derby. Because typically when Mourinho plays against big teams, he sometimes matches their tactics. I'm just so surprised that Man United switched away from a system that worked so well against Arsenal and against Watford to a system which lost us the derby last year. And lo and behold, it lost it again. Let's read a few of your comments out here. Got Yusuf talking about Pogba. Yes, Pogba, clearly. Had he been in the team yesterday, United would have played a completely different style and brand of football. But I don't think I don't think Pogba being out of the game was the main reason we lost yesterday. Loads and loads of comments coming in here about Lukaku. And yes, he was poor yesterday. Something I was very surprised about is Lukaku really didn't win those balls that got knocked up to him. That's supposed to be his bread and butter. Such a strong striker, a big striker, should be winning those balls, holding the play up and bringing his teammates into the action. But he didn't. Lukaku couldn't hold the ball up. When Ibrahimovic came on, he didn't hold the ball up. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, you know, your feelings about this game, because for me, we're chasing City. I don't think the title race is over. It's on the edge of it, I suppose. United are 11 points clear now. We're chasing City's shadow. They look phenomenal. But United looked so poor. I think if United played how we did against Arsenal, how we played against Watford, fuck man, we could have done something there. Instead, we didn't. And I don't know whether that's just to do with Jose Mourinho's tactics. Yes, he was a bit negative against City, but you've got to know the team you're playing against. And City are a better footballing team at the moment. Everybody can see that. Pep Guardiola's side now 14 wins in a row. They're a phenomenal looking team. And United let them win. That's the thing that's fucked me off about both derbies at home in the last 2 seasons. Is I feel that we've let City have the run of the game. We've not, I don't know, it's left me a little bit, not speechless, but frustrated, I suppose. Because I really genuinely think United could have done a hell of a lot more than we did against City. But we didn't. You know, Rashford's goal before half-time, we had like 1 or 2 chances before then. Not too many chances. Second half, yes, you could probably have given a penalty for that tackle on Herrera at the end. Yes, Edison made a double save. You're clutching at straws if you're saying that City were lucky. Mourinho's definitely fucking clutching at straws when he's saying that City were lucky yesterday, because they weren't lucky at all. As Anton there is saying in the comments, City wanted it more than Man United. It is the simple fact of that. Man City were the better team against Manchester United. Man United didn't come out enough. We weren't aggressive enough. And we should have been. Unbeaten at home this season. Unbeaten in 40 games at home. Winning away to Watford and Arsenal. This was considered a sort of a week where Man United's, a 2-week period, so where Man United's title credentials were going to be tested. And we fell at the most important hurdle. You know, loads and loads of comments coming here about Lukaku. Some saying that he's trash. Some saying he's not a target man. Lukaku's not trash. But Lukaku without Pogba, I find him extremely isolated. Really, really isolated, because he's not getting the service that he needs. I've said it loads of times on the channel before. I'll say it one more time. In that Lukaku's not a great footballer. Lukaku's a great goal scorer. If you create chances for him, invariably he does score a lot of them. But he's not going to craft opportunities for you. So Alvaro Morata, perfect example. Different type of striker. Somebody who can make chances. Can run with a ball at his feet. Lukaku can, but it's just not his style of play. I don't know. Look, we could talk about this for ages, but I really don't want to, first of all. And second of all, I really don't want to. So I'll read a few more of your comments. Nathan George saying, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here is a great question, because United now 11 points clear. City dominating the league. We've got the Champions League draw coming up soon. We can draw Real Madrid, Juventus, Bayern Munich, Shakhtar, Porto or Sevilla. We'll probably get Real Madrid. We'll see what happens there. But after that game against City, doesn't really fill me with too much hope, I suppose. But let me know what you think about the game in the comments. As you can see, lots of upset United fans. I think we've got every reason to be upset. Bournemouth next. Let's move on, eh? Thank you all for tuning in. Take it easy.